Hello everyone, Maurice here. Today I'm bringing another meta report for Axie and Trade Origins. Now it's Season 9, the rare era, and now it's the early rare era. So, not too much to update, but first I would say is that sorry for the lack of content, and it's mostly because, well, life got busy and stuff, but I'll still try and get at least hopefully try to get every week like some short meta report. Do check out the blog post as well. But yeah, but I would definitely say it will hopefully be at least the statistics will still be there, but maybe analysis a bit less. But still, let's see how it goes. So okay, first thing is, uh, oh, actually very surprising. Already more than 60,000 players in Origins, and I think main reason probably is like the so-called pay to rise, that kind of thing. But also I think could be the Coinbase Ronin thing. Not sure, but basically okay. Good to know that there are more players. But of course, might as well just go to here, right? You can see that most of the players, of course, is still at the like very, very lower bracket. So in that sense, pretty much, yeah, a third of the players is like there. But still, more the player, the better. Okay, then the other thing is actually in terms of archetype, is actually I would say pretty diverse in the sense that yeah, different things can get to the top in that sense. Or well, okay, when I say at the top, maybe not the very top, but still I think it's good that we have that more extensive preseason testing, so hopefully that actually works out. Main thing to point out, of course, now is Turnip at the very top. Of course, only I think two players at the top, so usually that's how it works. And that, of course, is the very early era at this point, so things will definitely change. Other thing to look at, of course, is the win rate. So for the win rate, sorry that the numbers are a bit smaller, but basically, I would say Turnip definitely doing very well, but Anemone also actually hitting very hard. I hate going against Anemone. Poison actually still okay, Feather kind of, but actually Sponge, Fury Aggro, Sustain, Main, Triple R, those are actually doing pretty okay. But unfortunately, okay, even though I said that okay, the meta is I would say quite balanced in some way, but of course there's still archetypes that lose out. So that every era, every season, that's kind of the case. So Jinx maybe not doing too well. Spikes is yeah actually not doing the best. Leafy also, Goo and other Topaz as well. So those are also climbing, but not really getting anywhere too high up, unfortunately. So. But at least it's not like just one archetype at the very top, that kind of thing. Well, Turnip maybe, but let's see. Because if you look at the archetype matchup, this is why I say it is a relatively balanced meta in the sense that it's not like there'll be an archetype that's no counter at all. So even if you look at Turnip, let's say that definitely bad matchup for Turnip. So it's definitely Sponge is a very good matchup against Turnip. For example, Fury Argo as well. Of course, Sponge is just a kind of OTK kind of thing, right? So and also shielding as well. So in that sense, Turnip uh, not maybe not the best, against OTK, but also Fear Argo a lot of burst potential as well because Turnip is a very value based, I'll say kind of mid range kind of team. So in that sense, or maybe like more sustained kind of thing. But yeah, the Fear Argo definitely have enough burst, most quite a lot of the times. And I would say the other one is actually Topaz as well. Topaz is well late game just hit very hard, but of course also has a component of shielding, so it doesn't take too much damage from a turnip with the shields and stuff. So yeah, I think even turnip at the very top still have its counter. Of course, different archetypes. If it's poison, not the best against let's say turnip, fury aggro. Yeah, so I would say different archetypes has different weaknesses and strength, and that's why I say it is a pretty balanced meta in that sense. Then we'll see. Okay, maybe a lot of top players playing turnip, then they might, some of them might shift to playing sponge and fury aggro or so on, right? So there is a bit of that dynamic, I'd say. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. Of course, do check out our blog post. As usual, I'll still post up all the statistics out there. Yeah, okay, so thanks again for watching and thanks for the support as usual. And I'll hopefully see you again in the next week for the next meta report.